Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dr. Marissa here, reporting live from the Ocean of Abundance. And it's been sprinkling, so I thought I would just give you the view without getting wet. And grateful that I get to splatter more hope and happiness to you, on you, around you every Monday at 10. Used to be called Monday's the new Friday, because I was trying to get you to drink my rose-colored Kool-Aid. That Monday wasn't so bad. That was hashtag BC19, the time before COVID. So now that it's in COVID full swing, I thought I would rename this broadcast Mind Your Own Business with Dr. Marissa, because that's one of the fundamental ways that we are going to immerse ourselves in self-care. If we are not minding our own business, then we are minding everything that's going around us, 98% of which we have no control of. Stimulus check, no stimulus check. How much it is, how much it isn't. How many businesses are closing? When will the vaccine be available? Is the vaccine okay to take? One dose or two, scheduling. There's so many things that are happening that are mostly out of our own control. And if we don't take control of where our attention goes, we're going to be doing this and sad, depressed, isolated, confused, frustrated, aggravated, resentful, envious, hating. All of those are very low vibration, low emotional set points. And because I'm your hashtag positively opinionated person, your cheerleader for more hope and happiness, I thought I would do this broadcast to give some tools and to hear from you how we can mind our own business and be 88% happy. So that's what Mondays at 10 are about. I'll be going over to IGTV Live on Instagram. If those of you don't follow me there, it's Doc Balance, DOC Balance, Life Balance. And look forward to seeing you over there. If you're watching this later and want to, and you didn't get enough. I'm pretty consistent about my splattering. So thank you for joining me today. We learned a little Chinese last week, and we're going to do the same this week, since we're coming up on Chinese New Year pretty soon, and it is my year, the year of the ox. So before we go into that, let's do what I usually do when you join me, and that is taking a deep breath in through the nose and releasing. Soft shoulders, soft elbows, soft knees. Another deep breath in. And releasing all the stories and the drama. And another deep breath in. Connecting with me through chi, eternal energy. Just feeling that heartbeat, your own, the connection, the peace that's at the core of you. And now releasing. Opening your eyes at the same time. And being here with me, with chi, eternal life force. That connects us all. And the lesson in that is, I love the fact that when I breathe, I don't take anything from you. And when you breathe, you don't take anything from me. So it's an example, one, of how we're all connected, and two, how powerful this life force and limitless in its abundance. All right. So today's topic, because it is February the 1st, is going to try to not elicit, but I've lost my words this morning, how to harness your energies for this next round of the 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa. And those of you who have stumbled upon me today and don't know exactly who's talking or why she's talking, I am Dr. Marissa. I'm an organizational psychologist by education. My PhD is in OP, but by life experience, I am one of the 7 out of 10 of us who've had childhood trauma, who has realized that we are way more than what happened to us, that everything that happened to us happened for us, and that we are beautifully here on this planet to expand and grow and learn and respect and hug and laugh and learn whatever we can in this thing called the joyride of life. So that's where I'm coming from. If I'm already too positive for you, you can listen to this later. I know it is Monday morning, but that's the point. It's Monday morning, and we have not, oh, it's Monday morning, or, first thing in the morning, you wake up and you start with your device scrolling up, who posted what, who's mad at who's doing what to what, or who. We have a choice. And thank you for choosing to tune in to this broadcast this Monday morning. So, how many of you, I can only see you, by the way. I know there's people watching, but I can only see you if you comment. So, do me a favor. I see one heart already. So, my guess is it's one of my regulars. But go ahead and comment and say hi to me. That way I can acknowledge you, as well as we can do a little interactive play. Because this is actually a group on Facebook now called the 21 Day Fast from Complaining. We had a dozen people register, a little over a dozen people register for January 1st for 21 Day Fast from Complaining. And one person completed the fast. Oh, Timothy Taylor from Texas. He's the father to my godson, Shun. And we'll do some little Chinese New Year Chinese at the end here. So, all right. So, of the dozen people, what happens is if you want a good life habit, if you really are tired of being tired, if you really are tired of listening to people around you complaining all the time, if you are tired of binging on things that really, the most you can say for a lot of it was good entertainment, and I'm not against entertainment at all. I love it. I love a good movie. I love a good series. But if you want really to be the change you want to see, then the 21 Day Fast from Complaining fast is a good thing to start. So it's a good life habit, and all it is 21 consecutive days without complaining. Timothy, I don't know if you've actually tried this officially. So if you try it officially, you just go and register at my website, drmarissa.life, go to the shop, and there's a 21-day fast from complaining emblem. You click that. You donate $21 to put your money where your complaints are. And then on February 21st, if on our system you are 21 days without complaining, then you double your money. And I give you $42 back. So it's a great investment as well. It's a way to really, I'm going to out Uwe Fryer, who did the fast, and it was not easy for him, but he did it, and he got a certificate, and he kindly donated the $42 back to my nonprofit, A Ways to Happiness. So I'm encouraging you, all of you, if you want to challenge, I would love to see it. This has been done between families, the kids challenging their parents, the in-laws family versus the outlaws family. So people have taken this to heart, and I'm really super happy and glad about it, because it truly helps us manage what's in our own hula hoop. So in our own area, can I be complaint free? It's not easy. I have to be honest. I've only made it through one time, and I've done this fast. Let's see, since July 1st, 2011 is when I started. That's a long time ago. So it's always something to aspire to. Today's day one. And day one is an easy day, because if you catch yourself complaining, then you start over at day one, but it's day one all day. So you don't have to worry about breaking the fast. You can complain to your heart's discontent all day. So what does that mean? I actually turned this day into Complaint Baseline Assessment Day, CBAD, CBAD, or something like that. So today, I want you to be cognizant and aware of how many times you do complain. So right now, let's see. I was complaining because the elevator was a little slower to come down here for the broadcast. I was complaining in my head about the people, cleaning up here, making a lot of noise. So that's 2 already. I was complaining that I didn't have enough time this morning to do my entire morning discipline before coming out to you. That's 3. So I am cognizant of how much complaining I do. Now, technically on the fast, none of those 3 would have counted as a complaint because they were just in my head. And if they're just in your head, thank you for that thumbs up. If it's just in your head, it doesn't count. Some people have said, well, then, you're really not stopping your complaint. True, but we're also human. And we have to have a little wiggle room. So if you're complaining in your head, it's okay. But if you're complaining out of your mouth, that's when you count it as a complaint. If you're on any day but day one, you have to start over on day one. So I have people who have been on day one since July 1st, 2011. I'm not going to say who. I have people who don't want to join the fast because they know that it's going to extremely curb their ability to speak. But I'm challenging you, all of y'all who are listening now and later, to adopt this as a good life habit. Because honestly, if you can start with watching what comes out of your mouth, watching what comes out of your fingers, watching what comes out of your text, and not complain, then you will have started something. Your energy field in here is going to be vastly different than most of the people out there. Because most of the people out there, that misery loves company. All you do is turn on the news. When there wasn't a vaccine, people were complaining that it took too long to get the vaccine. Now that there is a vaccine, people are complaining that we haven't had enough controls. And then, some people taking it, like how come they get to take it and how come I don't get to take it? I mean, there's just so much to complain about. So if you want to be a beacon of different, if you want to stand out in a positive way, then 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa is for you. So there's your commercial. And I'm hopefully I've given you, there is a warning for the 21-day fast from complaining, and the warning label. I do have to complain about one thing right after this because it is day one. So the warning label says that if you do the 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa, you may experience, warning, you may experience more smiling, more laughing, more better relationships, and I won't say their name, but a couple that tried this, better sex. So that's your warning. So please join with caution the 21-day fast from complaining with Dr. Marissa. And you can register at drmarissa.life. Super easy. You just hit the button. I'll put it below in here, or you can look on my my link bio. There's a bio tree. It's called Linktree. Yeah, Linktree. And all of my, some of my videos with Dawn Wells are there. So you can click on those particular links if you don't like to Google. Googling's the easiest. Just put in Dr. Marissa 21-day fast and it should come up. All right. And yes, we are coming up to the Chinese New Year. So I promised you that I would teach you a little Chinese this morning. And if you've just joined, I see some more people. Could you just put in the chat, say something just put something, and then I can see who's here, because with StreamYard, I can't see the actual people checking in unless you comment. So it is coming, the year of the ox. So those of you who don't know Chinese astrology, it's actually a very interesting story. The emperor wanted to have a competition to see who was the fastest animal, and said, the first ones to get through my gates, I was going to say pearly gates, my gates, will start the Chinese zodiac with the 12 animals. So the story goes that the rat was clever enough to catch a ride with the ox. So he sat on top of the ox, and the ox plodded its way to the pearly gates, or the gates of the emperor, and at the last second jumped off the ox to become the first of the zodiac sign. So that's how the rat became year number 1. Now, I don't know, maybe that's why we don't like rats, but I'm the year of the ox. And if you are born in the Chinese lunar calendar, you notice that Chinese New Year is somewhere between the end of January or the middle of February, because they go by the lunar calendar instead of the Gregorian calendar or something. I don't even know, the calendar that most of us use. So if you are on February, Timothy, help me. Good morning, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie Tapia's from Waikiki. Yay, aloha. That's so awesome. I'll see if my Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Slovakia show up. That'll make it a real international. But greetings, and I'm so glad that you're tuning in from Waikiki. I used to live there for a little while in Waianae when I was the Miss Hawaiian Tropic. This is a long time ago. But anyways, I lived in Waianae to do my stuff. And I used to go out with this guy that managed Moose McGillicuddy's, Tony Maloney. And I think Moose McGillicuddy's is still there, but that was another lifetime. Sorry. So if you are 12, 24, 36, so multiples of 12 years of age, starting February, whatever Chinese New Year is, I meant to look that up. I think it's it's always different than the Super Bowl. That's how come I know it, but it's soon. So if you are like 36, 48, 60 years old, coming up, then you are the year of the rat. You are the year of the ox. And that's what I am. I'm not going to tell you which of those multiples. I'll say 12 because I'm ageless. But the year of the ox says that you are bright, inspiring, kind, makes a good parent, or good alone. It actually says outstanding parent or good alone. And then the astrology always says who you should who you should marry and who you should avoid. So if you're an ox, you're supposed to marry a sheep, so someone born in the year of the sheep, and avoid avoid the sheep and like the rooster. So whoever's a rooster, that's who you're supposed to marry. And the joke is, one of the things said likes cocks instead of likes roosters. So my friends were like, but we're not going there. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Okay, so now we are ready for the Chinese lesson, which is if you want to wish someone a Happy New Year, you have a couple choices. The one you've probably heard the most is the Cantonese one, which is Gong E Fat Zoi. I don't speak Cantonese normally, so that's the Cantonese version. The Mandarin is 新年快乐. 新年 is New Year. 快乐 is happy. So 新年快乐. Thank you, Timothy. February 12th. If you turned any multiple of 12 after February 12th, I knew it. It's always my happy, joyous, and free birthday, and then the Super Bowl, and then Happy New Year, Chinese New Year. So, 新年快乐. Let's see. You remember Tony. Oh my God. Moose McGillicuddy's nice guy. Oh, it's now closed in Honolulu. Yeah. Wow. I guess some things just don't change. So 新年快乐 is Happy New Year in Mandarin, or 恭喜发财, which is the Mandarin version of the Cantonese 恭喜发财, and 恭喜 is congratulations, 恭喜. 发财 is prosperity. So you got lots of choices here: prosperity, happiness. So you want to try it? Okay, let's start with we'll do it in Mandarin because that's the Chinese that I speak. So, 恭喜, 恭喜, G-O-N-G, 喜 like S-H-E-A, 喜 or S-H-E, 发 F-A, 发财 T-Z-A-I. So, 恭喜发财, that's Happy New Year, or that's congratulations, prosperity. And 新年快乐 is Happy New Year, literally New Year happy. So you got your choices there. 新年快乐. So I'm going to illustrate why Chinese is the hardest language to learn, is because if I say 新年快乐, sounds very similar to the phonetics look almost exact. 新年快乐 is Happy New Year. 新年快乐 is wash your face quickly. So every character in Chinese has 5 different intonation definitions. So that's what makes it so difficult to learn. So hi, Maurice Dwayne Smith. Thanks for checking in. So we're learning Happy Chinese New Year for February 12th. So here's some data on that is don't cut your hair or clean the house because you're going to lose your fortune. That's the Chinese, what do they call it? Not old wives' tales. What's the word I'm looking for? Chinese, don't throw salt over your shoulder. I don't know why I'm having trouble with, I know why. I'm having an allergic reaction, a latent allergic reaction to my Band-Aids from the hip replacement surgery. So I had to take Benadryl. I think Benadryl is just completely blows my thinking. But so that's the things you should and should not do. I'll do more of the Chinese New Year next Monday. But I wanted to give you a little today. 新年快乐. Superstition. Thank you. Thank God you're on here, Timothy Taylor. It's not like me to forget my words, right? So I'll blame the Benadryl. 新年快乐. 恭喜发财. And that's Happy New Year for coming up Chinese New Year. It's also Black History Month. If you have not watched 13th, you have to watch that Netflix documentary called The 13th, because it explains exactly how we got where we are, where we have so many young Black men in jail, and why our prison industry is in billions, and why we're having so much trouble with racism. So please watch 13th. That's my Black History Month challenge for you to watch that, and we can talk about that later. Lao Mohan from Pakistan, he heard the call. It's good evening over there. Welcome. We've got Waikiki, we've got Texas, and more. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm going over to Instagram to do another one on my IGTV live with Doc Balance. So if you haven't gone over to Instagram, please do. But thank you so much. Go to my YouTube, please, and subscribe, because now we're doing these lives and you'll get notifications so that you can hang out with me as much as possible. Friday show, we're going to do a Chinese New Year absolute show on my new primetime spot, on my CNBC NBC channel, KCAA. That's at 3 o'clock. And if you've ever wanted to be a radio host, if you haven't signed up, the voice, sorry, the host, which is KCAA's version of The Voice, and I'm the host of The Host, is on again this Wednesday at 4 p.m. You have to sign up because I have to vet you and give you some questions and that stuff on www.nbcnewsradio.com. www.nbcradionews.com. It could be newsradio.com. I always get those mixed up, but just go try those out. Sign up. Maurice, I think you would be definitely a candidate for that. And the prize is a month on the air with the CNBC NBC channel and home to Dave Ramsey and the Asian Oprah, as well as coaching from me, engineering, all of that. And it's a package worth $4,400. So I think we're closing the auditions tonight. So I put the post up yesterday. Just go ahead and follow the instructions and share it with your friends and see if we can't find. The last time we ran it, it went so well that the studio boss called and said, do it again. So that's why I'm doing round 2. All right. And I think that's it. I hope you have the best week ever. Thank you for joining me today. It's all about balance. Peace in, peace out. World peace through inner peace. Have the best week ever.